Hi, welcome back. And in wrapping up totally this time, Mage, the Ascension line from White Wolf, we're going to go through some of the random bits that are included with the screens if you picked them up or if you're looking to collect them. In the first edition, which again was our crazy laser dragons, you would get an adventure called The Angel of Mercy by Sam Chupp. The theme, mood, and plot are outlined on the front page here. The theme of Angel of Mercy is one common to many mage stories. Things aren't always what they seem. The angel of the title has nothing to do with mercy. Mercy is a corruption of Mercile, the village from which it hails. The mood of the story is one of tension, fear, and conflicting obligations. On one hand, the characters are in danger of being caught by the technocracy. On the other hand, they have an obligation to stop a major malevolent force from entering the world. Ooh. The characters become involved in a major struggle, one in which both the Nefandi and the technocracy have stake. Most characters will probably be marked for termination by the pogrom as a result of the story. During the playtesting, 2 of the characters were marked by the Technomancers, while the other 3 narrowly avoided the Men in Black. This adventure is in black and white, and I'll kind of briefly skim through it here. Fighting the darkness. What is that? Checking Marco out. The Bloodlords. I have not read this. I have not looked through this. I will most assuredly run this adventure at some point. So definitely let me know if you're interested. Researching the fountain. Well, maybe you wouldn't have made it this far. This is kind of an adventure, but I'm not giving anything away. Plus, this has been out for 20 years. Who knows? Well, statistics, breakdown of someone, aftermath, appendix, incidental charts. So this adventure is about 16 pages. Making the Angel of Mercy a crossover story with Vampire, keeping in mind the world of darkness. It's important you don't leave out the other denizens of the world of darkness. It's purposefully set in an urban area, so you can and should incorporate vampires and werewolves. Vampires in particular will be the most interested in the events of this particular story. Incidental Charts has a character sheet for Mage, the Ascension, first edition here. And on the back, some helpful charts for you. The Golden Rule, Healing Time. I think the Golden Rule is always... There are no rules. Yeah, you always do whatever you think is best. But this adventure came with the first storyteller screen. The second one comes with a book, Hidden Lore, a source book for Mage the Ascension. This is the back. This is quite an old book as well. When this one came out, 96. Let's see. Parting Hell, 1996. Yes. Here is the front page, second edition screen and lore. Hidden Lore, the second edition book and screen, contains a host of helpful hints and useful magics, including easy access charts and tables and full page sphere descriptions, a complete chantry set in Seattle, Washington, a selection of spells for mystics of all kinds. Phone's making a weird noise. It kind of breaks down and goes through some of the spheres here. I just had it. Some helpful handouts. And these, I think, actually describe what you can do at each dot. So, yeah, the idea is that you could photocopy this and slide it. Hey, you have forces here's what you can do with each dot of forces, just to make it a little more streamlined and easier. Again, because there's no spell list, excuse me, because there's no spell list, it relies on your imagination. So for those who aren't too comfortable or don't really understand what they can do, it could halt it, or they might not feel like they can participate in the story without understanding the dynamics of everything. So that's a very helpful handout. This is just goofy. Got a skeleton man fencing with another dude. But yeah, it kind of goes through some of the traditions here. Technocracy, Euthanatos, Order of Hermes, Sons of Ether, Virtual Adepts, Mages of Note listed in here. Shadow box players, storytelling goodies. And the third edition came with the companion, I believe. That's just a typical companion. I don't have that. And here is the Crusade lore for the Sorcerer's Crusade version of it. Comes with a storyteller screen, crossover information on the other World of Darkness games, new traits, merits, flaws, and story settings. This book came out in 1998, a couple years later. Here's some of the artwork. Introduction. Cuts and cutlery. Cuttery. Cluttery? Cluttery. Guts and cluttery? I actually see a L there. Cuts and cluttery? Guts and cluttery? I don't know. Sure, it's not spelled out. World of Shadows. Very interesting. Interesting artwork here. Ships. Has a breakdown of a ship. Breakdown of a tavern and a manor house. Yeah, this is back in the kind of, quote, Dark Ages version. The Wild West version. Whatever's happening there. Here are some, what are these? Concepts. Artist, bandit, beggar, nobleman. Kind of helping you flesh out your character a little bit more. More merits and flaws. Renaissance flavor. Breaking down the clothing of people. What the attitudes of people were like. Fashion trends. Night folk language. Actually breaks down demon lore. Has a mention of Tremere there. Masters of the Night, fledgling vampires, the skin changers. Ooh, that looks grim. Beasts in human skin. Bloody beasts, the restless dead. Very cool. Here's some more artwork for you. Yeah, very cool. So the last thing I have is the revised edition tarot cards, and we can see if those look different at all to the first edition tarot cards. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.